guys, it's Gamer Ahmer here. So today I scored some pretty awesome video game items that I'm super thrilled to add to my video game collection. Now, some of these items I actually picked up local at one of my favorite video game stores, and some of these items I actually scored on eBay. So let's go ahead and see what I got. So first up, you'll notice that we have this very large box in front of me. Now this is actually the Street Fighter 15th Anniversary Fight Stick. So this is a pretty sweet official Street Fighter Anniversary Edition arcade stick. And as you can tell, this box is so sweet. It has all of these different Street Fighter characters on it. Now some of these are just my absolute favorite characters. And when we open up this, you'll notice that it has this view right here where you can see through it. And when we open up the entire thing, you'll notice that we have this pretty amazing fight stick right here. So I'll go ahead and take it out of the box, get some close-up shots of it. We have so many of these awesome characters on here, and all of these buttons and everything are fully functional. Now this is just so awesome. This is another great stick from Capcom. And right here we have this Udon comic. So it says includes an exclusive 50-inch long banner from Udon Comics. So this is just so cool. This is the competition style aggressive arcade stick stance. Convex buttons for optimum arcade response for PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. Xbox Live compatible for competitive online play, and unique collector's artwork from Udon Entertainment Corporation. So this is so cool. It even has some more characters on the back here. So this is one of my favorite controllers already, one of my favorite fight sticks, and it's just so beautiful with all these different characters on it. And this fight stick was one of the ones that I actually picked up at a pretty neat place called Cartridges Galore. Now they do have several locations, so I'll go ahead and drop their information below. And I even scored it for an amazing deal. So this is just so awesome and so cool. And then next up, I did stop by another one of their locations and I picked up some more games that I needed. So here we have this Mortal Kombat 2 for the Sega 32X. I did purchase this loose copy of the game. And then even this game, this is NBA Jam. And this one's even in the entire hard case box, and this is complete. It comes with the manual and the cartridge. So these are just two more titles that I actually needed to complete my Sega 32X games right there. And this is just so cool because they have amazing deals. And then they even had this pretty sweet game. So this one is in a pretty cool style box. So this is Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn. Now this one isn't your typical game box. This one is the larger box that includes this 3D control pad inside. So this controller right here is one of the larger Sega Saturn controllers, and it even came with this pretty cool Nights into Dreams smaller jewel case game. So this is the not for resale version. So this is definitely pretty sweet that they had this one as well. And this is such a fun game. I enjoyed playing this game growing up, so I'm really excited to have this larger box so I can put it on display. So we have Starhawk for the Vectrex. So this one is such a fun game, and I'm so excited to try it out. And it even came with the original overlay for the Vectrex, and it even came with this instruction manual. So now I know exactly how to play this game, and I can really enjoy it. And then they even had this pretty sweet poster right here to go ahead and continue with some more Sega pickups. So here we have this Sonic Adventure 2 poster. So of course we have Sonic the Hedgehog, and we even have Shadow on here. So this is a pretty cool poster, and I'll definitely have to get this one framed. And then the back right here says Anniversary Sonic the Hedgehog, the 10th anniversary, and it has all of these amazing characters up here and some information about them. So this is pretty cool. and it even has the history of Sonic starting in 1991 and ending with 2001. So this is a pretty cool poster, and it even says for the Dreamcast right there. And then continuing on, I even found this game for the Sega Genesis. So this is in a long box. So this is Batter Up, it's a hit. So it says, get off your thumbs, step up to the plate, and swing. So this is a pretty cool baseball style game for the Sega Genesis. It's definitely pretty cool as it has this long controller in here that's just like a baseball bat, and it even says Batter Up lets you step up to the plate and swing against your favorite major league pitchers. So this is pretty cool. It has a control pad built in and thick foam padding. So this is definitely a pretty cool controller, and I'm pretty sure I even played with this growing up. So this definitely brings back a lot of memories and a lot of fun that I had while playing this game. And then of course they even had this box, which I had to add to my collection. So this is the Sega Genesis Video Entertainment System, leader of the 16-bit revolution, and it even has Sonic the Hedgehog, the game cartridge included. So this is such a cool box for display. I actually had this particular box growing up, so this definitely brings back a lot of great memories. And then on the back here, it has all of these extensive library of hit games. So it says action, sports, arcade, simulations, fantasy role-playing. So we have Golden Axe, Strider, Alien Storm, Mercs. We even have Toe Jam and Earl, Spider-Man, some Disney games, Streets of Rage, and just some other pretty cool titles that I haven't played before, but I'm still searching to add to my Genesis collection. So this is such a cool box, and it brings back so many memories. I'm so thrilled to add this one to my collection, and I'll have to put it on display. And then, of course, they even had this Nintendo item right here. So this was the only Nintendo pickup that I had at that location. So this is a pretty awesome counter display standee. So the back has this little cardboard pop out that helps it stand up. It even has this battery pack. So this actually makes noise. So right here it says Classic NES Limited Edition New Game Boy Advance SP in a classic retro style. So it says only for Game Boy Advance. So we have this pretty cool Game Boy Advance SP right here that's popped out. And then we have these three games right here. We have Super Mario Brothers, The Legend of Zelda, and Donkey Kong. So these are classic games right there. And this even makes noise when you press it. So this is so cool because it has all of those different noises for these games right here. So I couldn't think of a better pickup than this one. So this is so cool, and I'm so thrilled to add it to my collection, as this really is such a cool display piece, and it's one of the smaller ones. So it'll definitely fit in my game room. I'll just have to find a spot for it. And then of course, moving on to some of my eBay pickups. So of course I added a couple more Vectrex items to my collection. So here we have this spinball game for the Vectrex, and I even picked up this original spinball overlay for the Vectrex system with it. So that was a pretty awesome find right there, as now I have that other complete game for my set. And then I even added this Mindstorm overlay, which I didn't actually have this one in my collection. Usually this comes with your Vectrex, so I'm super excited to have this overlay as well. And then this item, which is so awesome and so cool. So this is a 3D imager for the Vectrex system. Now, of course, the regular 3D imagers go for around $1,000 or so. This one was a fraction of the price, and it actually fully functions. So right here it says Vectrex Repro 3D Imager for the Vectrex, and this was number 17. So this one has this crazy contraption that you put comfortably on your head, and it even has this wheel right here that spins around. So it has these different color wheels for the Vectrex. So there's 2 different styles in here, and this is definitely pretty neat. It even comes with an instruction manual on how to actually use this 3D imager. So here it says Vectrex 3D Imager Manual, June 2006. So it says how to adjust it on your head, because you have to adjust it correctly. And it even has 2 color wheels, and then it even has apply transparent distance wheel as shown on the right. When placing the color wheels, attach them in a way where you don't see the labels when wearing them. And it says happy gaming. So I'll have to get a whole video on this one so that I can go ahead and show how to actually use this 3D imager, test it out, and see exactly how this works out. This 3D imager is the first attempt at 3D gaming, so I'm so thrilled to add this to my collection, as it really is a great piece of history, and it's just so cool to have in my collection and try out, as I'm pretty excited to try this out for the Vectrex system, as I do actually own a 3D game multi-cart that my buddy sent me, so I'll have to try that one out, and hopefully I can add the original 3D games to my collection to go ahead and help complete my Vectrex set. So overall, I am so thrilled with all of these items. So as you can tell, I scored some great items when I stopped by one of my favorite video game stores, which is Cartridges Galore. So make sure you check out the link below on some information about them, as they do have various locations in some different states. So it's definitely always a pleasure when I stop by, and I never come out empty-handed. So it's just a great place to pick up some video games at, and they have all kinds of different items. Some of their locations even have some pretty sweet kiosks, displays, and just some other obscure items that you don't see every day. And of course, I added some great games from eBay to add to my Vectrex collection, as I'm trying to come closer to finishing up my library of Vectrex games. And I'm so thrilled with that 3D imager that I'm hoping to do a separate video on it, where I can go ahead and show exactly how it works and a little bit more information about the 3D imager and the games that you can play using that 3D imager. So overall, I am so thrilled to add all of these items to my collection. Some of these are just so cool. They bring back so many memories of playing these games back in the day, and just some of these are so hard to find in great shape. So it's really awesome that I added all of these for such a great deal. So of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.